all clear tonight after a massive police response to reports of a single gunshot at Walter Reed National Medical Military Center in Bethesda. Now, the false alarm comes just days after police responded to reports of a possible gunman at the Washington Navy Yard. These two events tied up police resources for hours. Tonight, there are questions over whether there's a better way to respond to them. And Tom Rousey continues our team coverage from the Satellite Center. Tom, what are you hearing about how to best handle these situations?
Well, it's tough, Kimberly, but you know, between the Navy Yard and Walter Reed, you've got two incidents, 5 days, almost exactly the same, both times a huge response by law enforcement. One expert says that just simply can't keep happening. Something has got to give. Now, both today at Walter Reed and Thursday at the Navy Yard, one person called police thinking they heard a gunshot. In both cases, it appears there never was one. Former FBI agent and current ABC News analyst Brad Garrett says usually in these situations, police know within minutes if they're really dealing with an active shooter or not. He says he understands why reports of gunfire at government buildings draw a huge response, but he says that response may need to become more measured.
If we start having these with more regularity, law enforcement and the emergency medical people just can't respond like this every day. You can really burn up a lot of manpower and a lot of money over, in these two cases, nothing.
Now, Garrett says the reports of possible terrorism, along with reports in the news of actual mass shootings, they've got a lot of people kind of hyper-vigilant right now, and he says that may be why we've seen two of these situations back-to-back like this, Kimberly.
Tom, did Brad happen to mention whether there's any way this could be two copycat situations or whether this could be a situation where someone is casing our military installations?
Well, he didn't necessarily go into detail on that, but he did say this does kind of show that it doesn't take much right now to get police to do what he called a level 5 level of response. So there is a little bit of concern this would show someone who potentially wanted to do some harm how easy it is to get a huge police response one place. And one of the questions we asked is, okay, if they do that, what if then something happens at another place that really is going on?
Right. Well, hopefully everyone will learn lessons from experiences like the one that happened today. All right. Thank you, Tom.